Dr. Mike Molenda, educator, questioner, and IDT legend. Dr. Mike Molenda has a bachelor's degree from Marquette University in TV and radio. As a senior at Marquette, he saw a bulletin board posting about a National Defense Education Act fellowship opportunity in educational media at Syracuse University. He later described seeing the flyer as his aha moment for entering the field of instructional design. He enrolled in the NDEA program at Syracuse and eventually earned his PhD there. His first job was at the University of North Carolina, Greensboro, where he was a one-man Department of Educational Media. While there, he developed the whole graduate educational media curriculum. His favorite course to teach was instructional development since it is, quote, so central to the field of instructional design, unquote. Of his time at UNCG, Dr. Molenda described himself as a big fish in a small pond. After working at UNCG for 4 years, Molenda then went to work at Indiana University for 30. Bob Heinig, Amos Patterson, and Ken Fischel were mentors who he called father figures. Another mentor was Library Lady of Education, Mary Frances Johnson of UNCG. Molenda was influenced by Skinner's behaviorist model, Siegfried Engelmann's direct instruction, and Elson's program tutoring. He admired their creativity and willingness to invent things to improve the productivity of learners. He claims that today we have lost this. Dr. Molenda wrote a book called Instructional Technology and Media for Learning with Heinig and Russell. He stopped working on the later editions of the book when the focus shifted from audio-visual materials to computers. Molenda agrees with Clark's claim that media is secondary to the pedagogical methods with which it is used for instruction. He also questions the role of computers in education and whether teachers' use of instructional media really has changed as much as is claimed. In his view, more traditional formats of media still have a place in instruction. He suggests we are not as well off with computers as we were 25 years ago. He emphasized the importance of providing experiences for learners that they can touch, such as manipulatives, models, and hands-on learning. Dr. Molenda cited changes he had seen over the years, including the profound shift from audiovisual to computer focus. He favors the use of hands-on learning opportunities offered at the lower end of Dale's cone of experience as being most beneficial, especially for younger learners, since we, quote, still need to touch and learn through experiences. I picked Molenda because of our similar life stories. Both of us graduated from Midwestern colleges with bachelor's degrees and a lack of clarity about our future. My current position as a solo librarian sounds quite a bit like his work at UNCG as a department of one. I also enjoy being the go-to person in my building for technology questions. We are both passionate about teaching and our students. His move to Indiana University parallels my move into the IDT program at Memphis. As I enter the program in the IDT field, I look forward to interacting with experts and leaders in the field, being less of a solo practitioner, and being more of a wallflower to learn from all their expertise. Molenda and I share a common interest in research outside of the box. His research interests were very diverse, and he developed a unique style that was different from the experimental psychological approach often used in education. Some of his most famous research involved questioning held premises and ideas, such as his work for ACT to locate the inventor of the Addy model, questioning the interpretation of Dale's cone of experience, and his examination of the implementation of Skinner's behaviorism. He is also interested in research into systems development and building a typology of learning and teaching methods. His research approach was derived from Tiffin's dissertation about systems theory and Petrovsky's approach to engineering research, which focused on finding flaws in physical structures designs, such as bridges, and identifying the causes of their failure. As I consider possible dissertation topics, I too have an interest in deconstructing learning methods and theories to learn about the causes of why a learning treatment was or was not effective. Whenever we disagree about his learning theories, Molenda favors behaviorism while I lean more towards constructivism. He favored behaviorist learning, which seeks to help disadvantaged youth who had fallen behind to catch up. I share in his interest to plan instruction to help the students in my building, most of whom live in poverty and are often struggling readers. I want to help them catch up by enhancing their literacy in technology instruction. Like Molenda, I was inspired by a librarian. My mentor, Paula Waymack, could be described in the same way he described Mary Frances Johnson, as serving the profession, colleagues, and students the right way, and being a supreme example. Her influence shaped my decision to pursue librarianship and a doctorate. Like Molenda, I consider myself to be a teacher at heart and love to collaborate with colleagues. Similar to Molenda, I would like to be remembered as a team player, both now in the K-12 school setting as well as in my future IDT work. Like Molenda, I question our reliance on computers in the 21st century K-12 environment. I wonder if at some point we will develop a hybrid view of instruction which uses computers to their best uses, combined with other hands-on learning tools. I agree with Molenda, what learners do in the classroom has a greater impact on their learning than what the teacher does. Even though I work in a school setting with one-to-one computers, I employ this hybrid concept by using making and tinkering in conjunction with opportunities that one-to-one access provides to enhance students' learning of concepts.